Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Think Smart, the Intellect Explorers. Today in this video we will tell you about 9 most dangerous countries in the world. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can receive all kinds of educational and informative videos from us. So, let's start the video. In this video, closer look at the about most dangerous countries in the world in 2023. Number 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan has been at the bottom of the peace index for consecutive 5 years now as it emerged as the most dangerous country, primarily due to its continuous state of conflict and political instability. A relentless span of over 20 years has inflicted profound repercussions upon Afghanistan, culminating in one of the most diminished human development indices on the global stage. Compounding these challenges is the pervasive scourge of corruption afflicting the Afghan government, rendering the provision of fundamental services and the enhancement of the nation's infrastructure a formidable undertaking. Number 2. Yemen. A comprehensive analysis of Yemen's peace metrics reveals the pervasive deterioration across all domains, with the most pronounced decline manifesting in the indicators related to violent demonstrations and violent crime. Yemen remains the least peaceful country within the MENA, Middle East and North Africa region for the second consecutive year, and the second most dangerous country in the world in 2023. Specifically, the decline in the violent demonstrations indicator was marked by a significant surge in the number of fatalities attributed to such events, with fatalities increasing fourfold within a single year, reaching a harrowing total of 33 fatalities. Number 3. Syria. Since the onset of the civil war in 2011, Syria has remained deeply entrenched in a protracted and devastating conflict. Tragically, the toll of this ongoing strife has surpassed a staggering 250,000 lives lost, with a parallel crisis of internal displacement affecting over 7.6 million individuals. This relentless conflict has left Syria's infrastructure in ruins, leaving its once proud healthcare and education systems in profound disarray. Furthermore, the turbulence has provided fertile ground for the emergence of extremist groups like ISIS, responsible for heinous acts of violence against innocent civilians. Number 4. Russia. In the year 2023, Russia occupies the position of the 4th most dangerous country globally. This is primarily attributed to two compelling factors: its elevated homicide rate and escalating political instability. Russia contends with a pronounced homicide rate that markedly exceeds the norms observed in other nations, standing at approximately 9.5 murders per 100,000 people. Furthermore, Russia confronts a mounting wave of political instability, manifesting in the form of heightened protests and burgeoning opposition movements. Number 5. South Sudan. South Sudan, which stands as the 5th most dangerous nation on the Global Index of Safety, is confronted by a litany of pressing challenges. Foremost among these challenges is the scourge of violence and civil war, which has plagued the country since its hard-won independence from Sudan in 2011. Tragically, this conflict has exacted a grievous human toll, with over 400,000 lives lost and a staggering 2 million individuals forcibly displaced from their homes. In addition to the security concerns, South Sudan grapples with woefully deficient infrastructure, characterized by its dilapidated state. Basic services, such as healthcare and education, are lamentably scarce, further compounding the hardships faced by its beleaguered population. Republic of the Congo. It is regrettably foreseeable that the Democratic Republic of the Congo will continue to occupy a prominent position among the world's most dangerous countries for the foreseeable future. DRC has had protracted and escalating violence and conflict for an extended period, and regrettably, the situation continues to deteriorate. The political landscape remains profoundly unstable, characterized by a fragile government, while various armed factions operate with impunity across the nation's expanse. DRC grapples with an entrenched state of poverty and inequality, providing fertile ground for the recruitment efforts of criminal syndicates and terrorist organizations. This socio-economic vulnerability amplifies the security risks faced by its populace. Number 7. Iraq. Iraq currently occupies the 157th position on the Global Peace Index, rendering it the 7th most dangerous nation in the world. This ranking is primarily attributed to the persisting conflict and violence that continues to afflict the country. In the wake of the Iraq War and ongoing conflicts, Iraq has witnessed the displacement of millions of its citizens, the tragic loss of thousands of innocent lives, and the perpetuation of profound human suffering on an immense scale. Moreover, the Iraqi government finds itself ensnared in a deeply concerning web of corruption, placing it among the most corrupt administrations worldwide. This pervasive corruption exacerbates the prevailing instability in the nation, further complicating efforts to restore peace and security to this troubled land. Number 8. Somalia. Somalia plays host to various terrorist organizations, including Al-Shabaab, which have perpetrated grievous attacks on innocent civilians. Additionally, humanitarian conditions in Somalia are very dire, with a staggering 6 million individuals requiring urgent monetary assistance. Efforts by the Somali government to enhance the nation's security landscape have yielded some noteworthy progress in recent years. Nevertheless, the journey towards rendering Somalia a secure and stable environment for its citizenry remains a difficult task, necessitating sustained commitment and comprehensive initiatives. Number 9. Central African Republic. A harsh reality engulfs the population of the Central African Republic, as over half of its members are compelled to seek humanitarian aid for their survival. The consequences of violence have inflicted immeasurable suffering upon civilians in the country as well, since thousands have succumbed to injuries or lost their lives. Women and girls have been particularly affected by the violence, with many subjected to sexual violence and other forms of brutality. The prevailing dearth of security has cast a dark shadow over the daily lives of citizens, rendering even the most routine activities fraught with peril and anxiety. The GPI has shed light on the world's most dangerous countries as they find themselves at the forefront of this distressing list, where violence, political turbulence, and humanitarian crisis persistently afflict their populations time and again.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next informative videos.